A state representative is making headlines today after taking to the House floor last night.
And cameras capture the fiery moment. Anastasia Williams addressed House Speaker Nick Mattiello and other members of the chamber.
Eyewitness News reporter Logan Wilber has the details on what Williams claims happened and why some say this wasn't the correct place to make these statements. Logan?
Well, the state house passed numerous bills on gun control and even a minimum wage increase Thursday night. But all the talk today is about a back and forth and derogatory words said on the House floor. Unhappy with comments made about her, Representative Anastasia Williams took to the House floor.
I had a DNA test.
Channeling her inner Lizzo.
And yes, I am 100% multicultural dish. But what I'm not is a house slave, nor a house.
We're told Representative Williams was referring to comments made following a back and forth earlier in the evening regarding a minimum wage increase of $1 per hour, bringing the minimum wage to $11.50.
I support wholeheartedly $15, $16, $17, and up an hour.
NAACP President James Vincent says this is a debate for another time.
Probably privately would be better than in such a public display.
Because when a representative takes to the House floor to say,
I am not, I repeat, a house slave or a house.
It takes away from the issues that are at hand.
Now, we reached out to numerous state house members today who all declined to comment on camera on this issue, many saying they were disgusted and confused by the whole situation. Coming up tonight at 6, we'll tell you why Representative Williams was ready for another argument on social media last night. Live in studio, Logan Wilber, Eyewitness News.
Now at 6, new reaction to a speech on the State House floor last night that left many other lawmakers stunned.
Now, one state rep used her time on the floor to call out someone she claimed used a racial slur against her, uttering that slur out loud for her colleagues and anyone watching on TV to hear. Eyewitness News reporter Logan Wilber joins us live in studio with the new details. Logan?
Shannon, Mike, this shocking speech on the House floor ended up making more news than the bills passed on Thursday night. Representatives told me they were shocked by the comments, which also led to a back and forth on social media.
I am not, I repeat, a house slave or a house.
Representative Anastasia Williams reacting to derogatory comments she said were directed at her. We're told it stemmed from a disagreement between lawmakers over a minimum wage increase. Representative Williams did not say who made the comments.
Well, it's not helpful for our community. People can disagree. I mean, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing.
The public nature of that disagreement, the words used, and Representative Williams's public reaction shocked many. One state representative tweeted she sincerely hopes no one was watching Capitol TV when Representative Williams made her comments, calling Williams' public comments a disgrace. That rep later tweeted she was sorry for what happened to Williams and was sorry about a lot of what happened last night. Now, community leaders want to put this whole thing behind them.
It's just unfortunate. People are going to learn from this, and hopefully we won't see this again.
Now, we're told this is all said to have started over a disagreement of whether increasing the minimum wage to $11.50 an hour was enough or whether it should be $15 an hour. House members we spoke to off camera called the situation disgraceful. Reporting live in studio, Logan Wilber, Eyewitness News.